Hello everybody, it's vlog 107 of the 365-day vlog, and yeah, you want to know what I did? I did work. So I basically went into work at 7 o'clock, and I left at 7 o'clock. And the reason I believe that whole thing happened was because Monday was Labor Day, so we didn't have work, and my boss was like, hey, you should make it up in more hours. So then it's like you worked on Monday. So yeah, I worked about 12 hours. Now, normally, I'm like, all right, 12 hours, no big deal. But I haven't done a 12-hour shift in a very long time. And I had also been running on 2.5 hours of sleep, which fucking blows, fam. Like, it's not good. It sucks. And I usually get from 4 to 6 hours of sleep. So, I don't get as much sleep as, like, the average person. And it's not that, like, I have problems sleeping. Like, I do have problems falling asleep sometimes because, like, either my anxiety will get to me or I just can't stop thinking about stuff. So that sucks. And I have my alternative medicines to help me with that. But yeah, so that being said, yeah, I was working a 12-hour shift on 2.5 hours of sleep, and I did not feel good. Now, this is the thing. I don't drink coffee. I'm not a coffee person unless it's like for like kind of like a dessert type thing. Like I'll drink coffee black because I enjoy it, or I have to stay up for like over 12 hours. And like when I used to do events for my school and stuff, I would be up from 6 a.m. to about you know 1 a.m. the next day. So I would be on my feet working for like over like 16 hours. So it was really heavy. So I would drink coffee because I had to stay up, and I would just drink like two espresso shots, and that's it, like straight up or like just in the coffee, and I'll be good. Like just black, I'll be good for the whole damn day. So yeah, but I've realized, like seeing everyone around me in college, stuff like that, I noticed that everyone has like a low key coffee addiction. Like there are people who will order these like humongous, like I'm not even exaggerating. Like this shit is like, let me see. This is like what a normal cup. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff in my room. Sorry. It'll be like up to here of just coffee, and it'll be like sugary stuff like that, and they'll put like two espresso shots and stuff like that. It's like if they don't have that in the morning, they're like the worst fucking people, and they'll admit it. Like, yo, I cannot function without my coffee, and that sucks to hear because it's like I feel like people are so dependent on something that they just got exposed to, and that they abuse. Like because they start with a cup of coffee and then end up just buying these like, humongous, cups of coffee, and it ends up attributing to like maybe a gallon of coffee a fucking day. Like people will dead ass like buy coffee for breakfast, coffee at lunchtime, coffee like right before they go to sleep because they have something an assignment to do and stuff like that. And then from there coffee doesn't work, so then they start popping addies and shit. And it's like I don't know, fam. That's kind of it's a weird, awkward like take on why I don't like coffee. It's like I don't want to put myself in a position where I'll get addicted to it. Like I felt like I was getting addicted to alcohol, so I stopped. And same thing with like my recreational, alternative medicines. If I feel like I'm losing control of myself, like I just want to do this all the time, I'm gonna stop. It's like I shouldn't let something take over my life. I feel like addiction is so easy. I feel like I was addicted to video games as a child, and it wasn't because like I just like got a like oh I just love playing video games. It was because I was using that as an escape, for the things that were going on in my life at the time, and it sucked. And like I felt like that was a good substitute versus like going out and doing other stuff which I could have done, and it all fell into place. But yeah, so yeah, addiction's a thing, man. It's crazy. But that's kind of what I'm just gonna talk about today. So if you like what you're watching, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, put the notification bells on so you know when I'm putting out my vlogs. God, I can really speak. And as always, until the next time.